Hello guys, welcome to this WordPress tutorial. My name is Geet Dhillon and today we're going to understand how do you put in the shipping charges, different shipping charges for different products depending upon their different dimensions. Like they could have different weights. Suppose you're a seller who's selling multiple types of products, some bigger products like fridge or refrigerator or basically TV, or some small products like probably like slippers, right? So just as an example, if you have varied range of products that you're selling on your store, on your e-store or your e-commerce site, you might want to you also be would be providing some shipping, right? And that shipping that you're providing, it is important that you set the weights as per, you set the shipping prices as per the weights and not just the states, right? So if you're going for the states, you would also have to consider that what product is going, is it going under the category? Suppose I'm shipping to let's consider that I'm shipping to Kashmir, right? So suppose I'm shipping to Kashmir. Now, what if I'm shipping a slipper to Kashmir or if I'm shipping a fridge to Kashmir? The price would vary for the shipping, right? Because the weight of weight of the product matters, right? As well as the dimensions, how big it is, width, length, and height. This is also matters. This is a major concern where the shipping prices will drastically change. So that is why it is important to be able to put different weights, prices as per different dimensions and different weights. And that is what you're going to learn in this specific video. All right. So just let's just talk about some important points. What happens is when you want to put in the weights, make sure, what I've seen is there's a lot of problem that people face. They've not set their shipping zones and they're not able to see the options. That is the basic thing that happens. So if you're not seeing any shipping options, make sure your shipping is enabled and you have set your shipping zones, right? And you have selected, like suppose you want a northern region or a southern region, and you specify which country. Suppose I'm just taking an example, I just sell to India, and in India, I have divided the regions north, south, east, and west, like that. And in north, then I need to specify the specific states that I sell to. So that is very important. People just leave it out. Just put in India and they expect the shipping prices are not showing. So that is the reason why it does not show. So make sure your shipping zone is set and you have put in the states, just as an example for India, as I have talked about now. Next, make sure you have created the shipping classes. Very important, because the shipping classes will be the determining factor where you will be, like dividing it, like, should it be of under the 1 kg category, 2 kg category, 5 kg category, 10 kg category, like that. You can divide the product, right? So that is what you can do over here. And next is you have to add in the shipping method, right? Like a flat rate, free shipping, that thing you have to add in a flat rate or some method where you're going to be specifying the rate at which that particular zone is going to have the prices. And in that zone itself you will have another, once you add in the dimensions or once you add in the shipping classes, you will have this option of putting in different prices for different categories or different shipping classes. We'll learn each of these will be seen practically, but just these are important pointers. Okay. Now, also make sure you assign the prices, or assign the shipping class to specific products also. So people, what they do is they do all the other things, but in the end they forget to put in the shipping class to the products, and then they expect like the front end that this is not working or this is not happening. So make sure, this is very important, that you also assign the shipping class to the product. So if you followed all these, then your shipping class would be working, and you can assign different weights or different prices as per the different dimension that you have for the shipping. So let's just go ahead and take a practical look at it. So guys, I'm here inside my website, like in the backend I've logged in. Now first thing that you need to do is go to your WooCommerce, go to your settings. Once you do that, make sure you're in your settings. You have set this specific locations where you want to sell to. So you must have set that, and you should also set up your address also. Make sure you set it complete. I've just set in some basic, but make sure you have set your address, set your locations where you sell, right? And you should set these basic settings, right? So this is important. Once you set your shipping settings, then you need to go to the shipping tab. So once you go to the shipping tab, make sure your shipping zones are created. For me, I've created two. It's up to you. Like if you have not created, I'll just show you for an example. Like suppose I'll add in a new shipping zone, and suppose I want to ship differently to the let's say to the west. So the western states or the western region. So I'm just shipping in India. So I'm just dividing that specifically. Okay. Now over here, I'll just search for like this, right? So I'm just putting in some uh, over here, right? Some two states, that's fine. Okay. Now, with this, what I'm going to do is, this is the now, make sure you put all the states, right? Make sure you put all the states that you want in this region. So for some people, it can be pan India, right? And they can be, it does not matter on the state, and it's just, you want one shipping zone, and that is India. In that also, make sure you add each of these states. Make sure you add each of the states that are there, right? Like every single state in India, you need to add if you're just creating one shipping zone, right? So that is also possible, but it's up to you. If you want to divide into multiple regions, it's up to you. If you have some different prices for different regions, that is how you can make it into different shipping zones. Now, after that, add in the shipping method. So this shipping method is actually going to allow you to add in the prices. So what I want is a flat rate shipping, where once I add this, I'll click on edit and put in the quantity. So suppose for the Western region, I'm charging, like, suppose 150 rupees, right? Now, this 150 rupees would be as per product basis. So since I've just, this 150 rupees would be per cart basis. So I have four products I have bought, and the total cost of shipping for all these four products would be 150. So suppose your package reaches a weight of more than, more than the specified quantity, your shipping charge would increase, right? In that case, if you want that the individual product that is you that the the customer buys, you need to charge 150 per product, then make sure you do this. What you have to do is, you have to put in, multiply it with quantity. So this is how you're going to write it and save changes, and this would be valid for each product. So if you have four products, you'll be 150 into 4, like that. Okay. For me, I'm just going to charge in simple 150 rupees for, the whole of the cart amount. Once that's done, changes have been saved, then I'll come back to the shipping zones. I'll just show you the shipping zones that I've created. So I've created a southern region, western region. In like in this India, this is just the, the northern region. So make sure you add in the states, and don't add India completely, right? Make sure you add in the state. If you have just one, if you have just one shipping zone for all of India, then make sure you add in all the states and not just India there also. Okay. So if that's, if you're facing some problems with the shipping, then that may be the main reason. All right. Now, over here, you can see I have not added India. I've added the specific states. Very important. Now, coming back, I've added the shipping zone. I've adding the shipping method. Now, I'll just go for the shipping classes. Let's go to the shipping classes. And now what I need to do is, probably I'm selling, two weight categories. One is under, 1 kg, and one is under 2 kg, right? So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to add in a shipping class. Now, once I do that, add in a shipping class, I'll just, like, I can name it anything. Like, I'll just make it 1 kg, save shipping class. Like that, I'll add another shipping class, and let's make it 2 kg. Like that, I'll save this shipping class. Now, one thing, let's just, like, I've just created shipping classes, but mainly I've just put in some rates, and those rates were like, for this southern region, I've put in this rate. So this southern region, everyone will be charged 100 rupees. But don't go by the prices or the states. No logic to that. The main logic that you need to understand is, how the things being charged, right, over here, or like how the things functioning technically. So for southern region, it's a flat rate of 100. For the in northern region, this India that I've named it with, I'll just rename it to northern region, so that you understand it better, right? So I'll just rename this like this. All right. And the shipping, what the prices that I've set over here is, I guess it's 50. Yeah. So that's 50 rupees. So while I did that, you will see, once I added the shipping classes. Okay, so I'll come back to this. Also, remember, before I showed you, while adding the shipping classes, you did not see shipping classes there, right? But I'm going to come back to this northern region, and I'm just going to show you. But before that, let's just go to the front end and try to see, like, if whatever we have put, is it even working or not. So let's just take this handpicked chilies, and add to cart. Now view the cart. Now I have two products of hand, this chilies, this is the two products, and they're costing me rupees 38. Now I have set the address to Haryana, and that's a northern state that I mentioned, and that's 50. Now let's go for a southern state, and let's go for this and see. Update this. So a flat rate of 100 is being applied. Now let's just change it to the west and make it like this, and update this. So flat rate of 150. So our pricing is working fine. Now what we need is, we need to put in with the weights. If the product is under 1 kg, it should be, the weight should be, the price should be something else. If the, you know, the weight is under 2 kg, the price should be something else. So for the northern region, for these states, I want the flat rate to be varying as per the weight. So for 1 kg, now you see, once I added the shipping classes, this flat rate settings will appear. And over here, I have this option of 1 kg, 2 kg, no shipping cost, like that. So over here, I'll be putting, so if it's under 1 kg, I'll probably charge 150 rupees. And if it's under 2 kg, I'll charge 300 rupees. Let's make it 200 so that there's no value that's coinciding and making it confusing. So let's make it 200 for 1 kg and 300 for under 2 kg. And if it's a normal, there's no shipping class that's been assigned to a product, then just charge rupees 50 for that. From here, I can remove this because I've added this 50 rupees price has been added here. If there's no shipping class assigned to a product, then it would be charged rupees 200, or then it will be charged rupees 50. If a 1 kg class is applied, then it will be charged 200. If 2 kg is applied, 300. Save the changes and make sure that the changes are saved over here also. So now the changes are saved. Now what I need to do is, if I just go to the front end and just try to go to the cart, the changes won't be applied. Like, let's just go to the cart, and where's the cart? Yeah, there's the cart. I'll go there, I'll view the cart, and over here, if I kind of it's set for let me set it for the northern region, and for the northern region I had Haryana, right? So let's just set it to Haryana and update this. Right? So you will see the charge is still 50, but I had set it to either 100. It should have been 200 for a 1 kg, or for 300 for a 2 kg under 2 kg item. Now, because I'm not set in the products for that, like I have to set the product also. So what I will do is, I'll go to the products part. So I'll come over here, go to my products, and go to my all products. And this handpicked chilies, I'll just edit this chilies, I'll just edit this. And over here, I will have this shipping option. So go to the shipping option, make sure you add in some weight. This is something that if you're uh collaborated with a if you're collaborated with any shipping provider, then this would be important, right? So I'm just writing random values like that. Now over here, you have the shipping class, it's showing over here. So if I put it under 1 kg and update this, also I'll go to all products again, and also I'll come over here and just refresh this page, and let's come over here and go to the view cart. Okay, let's for once change this to something else and then rechange this. Okay, let's just update this. Now let me go back, just to refresh this, I'm coming back to and set it to Haryana. Now you see the flat rate of 200 is being applied and not the 50 rupees. All right, like this. If I go back to this products and I choose some other product, and this product is should be under 200, right? So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to come over here in the shipping and provide the weight dimensions and all that, and make it under 2 kg, whatever shipping class I am providing over here. I'll come over here, I'm going to, after this, let me just also find this product and add it to the cart, right? So the product that I had applied was, what is the product? Let's just go from here itself and add it to cart. Now, once this is added, let's just go over here, view the cart, and I'll just remove the handpicked chilies and see. So what has happened is, I have applied the 300 kg, the under 2 kg, and the price for that was 300 rupees. So you see, like this, I can, apply it for different shipping zones, different states, and as per the weight or the dimensions, I can create. Now this is for weight. If I had I wanted the dimensions, I could have added, like, anything with an area of, whatever area I want to specify, right? So depending upon that, I can specify the areas or like the dimensions. It's up to me. I just have to write words, and to put the values, I will get that shipping methods. In the shipping methods, I put the actual values, and that would be applied over here. All right. So like this, you can put in the, change the shipping weights, change the prices of the products, the shipping prices of the products as per the different, the different dimensions, either the weight, either the dimensions, or any other criteria as well. It's up to you, right? You just have to select a shipping class and add in your shipping zone. In your shipping zone, add in a shipping method, and in the shipping method, make sure whatever classes that you have put, make sure you put the prices for that. So that is important. Only then these will show. And if it's still not showing, make sure you have removed India from the main shipping zones and put all the states. If you're just working in India, that's just an example for India. right? So if you're setting for outside, make sure you've the main state, apart from the main city, main country, you have also put in the exact states or the those divisions inside, right? So make sure you put those geographical divisions inside, right? So I hope so, guys, this is clear and you're able to understand it. I tried my best to give you step by step and not to miss any step. Make sure you've completed all these points, or recheck if it's not working for you. Make sure you've completed all these points. If not, you can always consult me, right, and ask me any queries, put it in comments. So I hope so, guys, all this is clear to you, and that's all for this video, guys. So thank you for watching this video.